Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about and share something that I've been struggling with for the last couple of years, and an incident that happened this last couple of weeks sort of brought this up inside of me. And what I'm talking about is this need to sort of the balance between being right when someone is kind of doing you wrong and being completely inappropriate. Um, this need within us to sort of call them out and make sure that you tell them that they're wrong, and this there's something that comes up inside of me, and it's like, I'm gonna tell you that you're wrong. You need to know that you're wrong, because if no one calls you out on this, you're gonna carry on going through life causing this, doing this to other people, and it's just it's this egoic pattern inside of us. It's this conditioning that I find, versus sort of this deep down. I know that through doing that and putting the energy into telling someone that they're wrong and being right myself, it's like an egoic pursuit. And so part of me knows that it's not really always worth doing that, because it doesn't really bring any peace inside it. It causes more suffering, and really it causes us to think about it even more, mull over it, and it just doesn't make us happy, right? But I always struggle with the need to sort of call someone out versus just stepping back, and it's like the balance between being walked all over versus kind of taking the high road and just being happy. And so something that happened to me this week was that my new van was parked up outside my friend's house, and a lorry collided with it and caused damage to it. And it was something that could have easily been avoided. It was just a really careless accident by the driver, and just a lot of incompetence involved. And so I turned up and sort of saw the damage, and the company said, we'll pay for it, just go and get a quote and we will cover that off. And so I went and got a quote, sent it to them a few days later, and then they came back and they said, oh, actually, we don't think that we can pay you out, that you can make a claim on this, because you were parked within a meter of the curb of the driveway, and so if you haven't got any evidence to support to go against this, then we're afraid you won't be able to claim. And so when I read this, the ego really I was so triggered. It really brought up a lot inside of me. I was like, how dare they? I was outraged. My van was parked there, and they came and made damage to it, and now they're telling me that it was my fault because I was this voice inside the head, right? It was all this narrative coming through, and I could feel myself. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna tell them that they're wrong. I'm gonna make sure that they're not getting away with this. And so I caught myself doing this, and I asked myself, do I want to pursue this? Do I want to pursue this and go down this road of putting them right and getting this money, or do I want to step back and just say, you know what, I'm not even going to pursue this because it's just going to make me unhappy, it's going to make me miserable, I'm going to put all this time and effort and energy into this. And so what I said to myself is, okay, if I get this money, what I'm going to do is I'm going to donate it to charity. I reframe the situation, and instead of it became no longer an egoic pursuit. It was no longer, I'm going to tell them that they're wrong and I'm going to get this money for me. It was more, okay, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to call them out because they're being completely inappropriate and they're being completely immoral. I'm going to make sure that they know that. And if I get the money, if I get it, then I'll donate it to a good cause. And it completely changed my energy, completely changed how I approached the situation when I was dealing with them over email. I was not like, it wasn't coming from a place of anger and resentment, and it was more like, okay, I don't mind. If I get the money, then that's cool. If I don't, that's fine as well. And so it completely changed the way I looked at the situation, and it was such a big learning for me. It was so beneficial to go through that, and then it was a great outcome. I think because I was coming at it more from a non-egoic perspective, it was better. I got the money, they paid me out, they apologized, and it was a complete turnaround of the situation. I mean, I did have to add some evidence, and I copied in the CEO of the company and a few other people as well, sort of to make sure that a lot of people saw it in that company, how bad they were sort of handling the situation. But overall, it was a big learning for me. And so I guess a tip for me would be, when you approach these situations, think about, is there another way that I can frame this to not suffer as much? So I just thought I'd share that today, in case it can help someone. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Cheers.